Here I am in Toccols. I'm going to go and make myself a pot noodle. I'm just going to probably throw up. 1 second, press that button. I'm going to throw up a tarp and a hammock, and then I'm going to make myself a pot noodle. Not very bushcrafty, but it's a lovely day. It's cold. It's a lovely woods, and I thought I'd just have an hour or two to myself, relaxing. Look at that. Show you where I usually camp. Oh, press this. Normally down there in the woods, off to right. In fact, I might actually go there now. It's a bit wet underfoot. Let's have a go. Let's go where I normally go. Let's see what it's like in this wonderful weather. Make sure my footing's fine. Oh, aye. Wet underfoot, but it's not too problem. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's gorgeous. And that's the that call out here is the lesser dickhead. It's the call of the lesser dickhead. Greater dickheads often spawn around here as well. So I'll bring you back once I'm about to set up. Rightio, I'm at where I normally camp. Believe it or not, you wouldn't actually believe how close we are to the path. Definitely the path is just up there. I can be here and you won't be able to see me, but I can see you. Yeah, that's right, creepy. If you listen carefully, here in the background there's another gaggle of lesser dickheads congregating in that area. You only usually come out during the daytime, so it's alright, we don't need to. So I'm going to string, before I started with my my guy line, I'm going to string up a tarp between that tree and that tree, put my hammock underneath, nice chilling, put my stove there. Just enjoy the classy working class meal of a pot noodle. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to have that and a brew, probably listen to an audiobook. Should be good. Look, it's gorgeous. Let's have a look down here. It's getting quite late on actually, it's about 2:30. So yeah, beautiful. So should keep me some shelter. Oh, I've got a under blanket I've never used as well. I have mentioned that previously, but anyway, bring you back in a minute. That's the sun. That's that. According to Flat Earthers, 3 miles away. 3 miles away, that. Anyway, right. So broke me walking pole, bent it, cack-handed. So pretty much that's my dinner shelter. Got to peg one more out in centre, but yeah, I'm not attached it to the guy line. It's just basically a lean-to at the moment. Then I'm going to throw me hammock under. So you know, that's how that works. Anybody remember Wonky Donkey? I remember Wonky Donkey. Why were I filming it in the other way around? It's mental, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, there we go. Now, if I put this level, it looks like, oh, it's just got a conch on that there pole. That one. I don't. No. If I put the camera straight, there we go. But I like sleeping on them angles. I like having food on them angles because they're cute, and I'm a cutesy angle. There we go. It's a crap trigonometry joke for you. You wouldn't think that, would you? You come out to woods, science. Amazing. Right, I'm going to get pot noodle on and a cup of tea, I think. Coffee sounds nice. Right, I might not be having a pot noodle, like, but that's my view. And that was the call of the wild in the background over there. Yeah. Oh, see, knows we're talking. It's because they've got super sensitive hearing. So it is. And they're also attention seeking. Yeah. So I think my view's better than your view. Unless, of course, your view is Jennifer Aniston's ass from season 3 of Friends. Oh, birdie. Anyway, I'll get my dinner on. So I've got my tea out go. This here, what you see here, is known as the CD Projekt Red illness of trees. It's where the texture doesn't load in. It takes a while. That used to be inherent in games that used to run on the Unreal Engine for the Xbox, but nowadays, I mean, it's that corrosive of these bugs that they start affecting trees and stuff. So anyway, I'll take a run through how I've set this up, because this is just really quick. Right, bungee cords. Yay! Right, so bungee cord, red guy line, all the way across, through the seam of the DD type over. Set me pole up to yada yada yada. Again, not saying much of the side. Fixed it because I'm magic. Another bungee. My hammock suspension system is the, I think it's EMO. It's ENO, but a friend likes to call me an EMO. Is EMO Helios. It's actually quite good. We've done quite a bit. So I've moved my bag over from there to underneath, and I was using some bungee cord, so I figured I'd just wrap around tree and give a bit more tension. Peg, whoop, going, peg, as we say here, Helios system. There's my bag. Got me all my gubbins up here. Got a down jacket just in case I start getting cold. A bin bag, Nalgene, my hot pot noodles, and I'm using a Transgea. I don't know whether it's 71 or 27 or it's one of them with 2 numbers, but anyway, I've got all that cack with it. I've been using this for a while. This is my go-to stove. I like it because it's silent. Unlike me. Yeah, I've done it again, haven't I? Put it in the wrong orientation. That's good fun, isn't it? It's going to be a nightmare to try and edit. But yeah, so yeah, you know, everybody likes a good sniff, don't they? They love a good. And if you might be able to see somebody walking along the line. Where is he? Ow, just got ice in my eyeball. Anyway, there's somebody walking up there. Doesn't really matter. I'm only going to have my tea anyway. I've got coughs now. Oh, sorry, can't say that. I've got the nondescript China flu. That's good then, isn't it? Well, so where I is where I am. Now, I would normally go and get some water from there, my pottering up yonder and stuff. But in this weather, I think the most PC language I can use to say that I'm not doing that is fuck that. I'll slip on my ass, I'll get a wet bum bum, and I'll be crying again. Some more people walking over down yonder. You see, it looks like I'm not, because I've got my pants on. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. I'm going to have a cigarette, because I'm one of those cool kids from the 90s that used to smoke. And yeah, I'll bring you back when I can be asked bringing you back, really. I'll try and remember to put it in this orientation. Oh, there's some deers down. Can you see? Just off into... Oh, my phone's being a bit weird. Oh, my phone's being very weird. Should just be... I can see it with my eyes. I was going to set them. Anyway. You'll have to trust me. There's some deers. We've heard the lesser dickheads. And we've heard the attention-seeking woofers. So, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, I'm back again. I'm going to show you how well hid I am. Yeah, and I've got a couple of tips for walking in the woods for you that you really need. A lot of people don't seem to get it. I'll show you. So if you look right there, where am I camped? You can't see me. Now this is the thing about stealth camping, is you camp when nobody's looking. See, you didn't see it then, did you? You were looking over there, but I'm actually there. So that's something to consider when you're stealth camping. Stand where you're looking, and then camp where you're not. And you'll never find your tent, but stealth, you see, Hideo Kojima style. Here's another tip as well. When you're walking in these conditions, it can get quite conditionous. And if you're not conditioned to these conditions, then you don't have soft hair. But so when you're walking in the woods, or anywhere really, right, what you want to do is you want to step on the opposite thing to that up there. That's the sky, and this is the land. So if you walk on this, you're not going to have much issue, you see. But if you try and walk up there, you'll fall down. I've tried it several times. It's really annoying, and you get your clothes wet because you're constantly on your back. But yeah, if you make sure that you put your feet on this bit here, like, all around you really, it's quite convenient. You're all right.
Right, children, my stuff's ready.
Tasty brew time. So I'm going to, I think I'm only going to have one pot noodle because the light's actually dimming. So I'm going to make me brew. Brew is English for a brew. And I make a pot noodle, which is Italian actually, I found out recently, for noodle that are in pots. So, well, you know, you learn something new every other day. See, because I like my sauce to be a bit thick on my pot noodles because, oh, that's going over that, isn't it? That's going over. Is it going over? It looked like it was going over. Oh, that would have been embarrassing for my first YouTube camping video, wouldn't it? You have to talk like this, you see, there's the rules that you have to talk. Okay, so we do this. And ladies and gentlemen, this is called self-sufficiency. Right, so that's that. And then, the great thing is about this is I chunk that on there, that puts that out. As that cools down, by the time I've eaten this and this, they'll be cooled down, ready to be packed up. By the time I've eaten this and this, they'll be packed up all the way, which means that all I need to do then is, whoa, slipping, look at that, slip and slide. I'm like a stuntman. I'm like a stuntman, crazy. Is I unhook the hammock clip, I stuff it into its stuffed bit there. I walk over there, unhook that bit, stuff that into that bit, grab my 2 suspension straps, put them in there. You've got a nice little tiny little carry case for the Eno hammock set. I've actually spent a few nights in that, it's alright. I can't be bothered putting out the underquilt because I'm not staying out tonight. So, sod you, innit, really? You weren't expecting to see this, so get over yourself, really. I think. So, that there is 3 miles away, according to flat earthers. I like that sink in. Yeah, so you can't really hear, but over yonder, on them very hills, is the Blackburn. Over that way, up probably bang straight like that as the crow flies. Over there is Darwin Tower, or Jubilee Tower, I think it's called. And over that direction, by about 10 miles, is where I live. So, yeah, it's lovely. So I'm going to have a brew, have a cigarette, and I might bring you back. I'll try and edit this. I hope I edit this. I wanted to do more of these, but it's a matter of finding time. Look at this, it's gorgeous. I don't know what temperature is. It was 1 degree when I pulled up at the car park. Hopefully it'll be dropping. Because over yonder, over that way, which is where I came in, is a soggy path. Or I might go all Bear Grylls and just smash through those trees. Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! So we shall see, I'm going to have my brew and cigarette. And I might put on my Downs, my Down North FC, North FC jacket, you see. And that's spelled Norf FC jacket. And I'll go home and have some gammon. Yeah, that'll be good, won't it? That'll be good. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Last time I came camping here, I was in the backwoods bungalow by One Tigress, and I was about 2 miles in, and actual miles, not the 3 miles that the flat earthers measure things by. Yeah, about 2 miles in, I saw some deer. It was straight after work. It was only like a month or so ago. Straight after work. So getting a hand in camera. Yeah, so I set up in that. That was first night out in that. It's quite a decent little tent actually. Big awning on it. A nice transition between tarp camping and tent camping. So you are enclosed. We're all right. I have got a little lamp, a Uco candle lamp, which actually kicks off quite a bit of heat. So if you actually hang that up in there, it will heat up the top of the tent and reduce a bit of your condensation if you have a condensation issue. But yeah, I was out and I saw about 3 or 4 deer. Now I don't know what deer are around in these woods, or if they're raw deer, or I don't think they're muttjack. Not too sure. I'll have to Google. But woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning, decided to have a hot chocolate and a cigarette, and my torch on in red while I did everything, boiled it up quickly, and then about, I don't know, about 10 metres away, 6, I'm having a look to try and gauge, yeah, a deer came popping along and just sat down. I was smoking, you knew I was there, drinking hot chocolate, and it would just chill with me for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. It was absolutely lovely, so it's great. That's why you come out to these places. Get away from the world and all the horrible, horrible monsters that you have to deal with in your life every day. You know. The thing is when you come out to these places, you see this here. This isn't unreasonable. You come out here and you understand the pitfalls. You know that some of this water running under this ground here is going to be very, very slippy and make it very, very muddy. You understand this. It's not a surprise. It's not out to trap you. You've got all these trees doing their things. Now they may fall down and they may break, like that one in front of us right there. That's a dead tree. They could break, so you're meant to look above you for dead standing. These trees around me are actually quite healthy. That's why I was there. So they may fall, but you just need to pay attention. It's not going to lie to you. You know what the weather's doing, so you come out equipped. If you're coming out ill-equipped for the weather, then you need to start rethinking yourself. Because basically, this plant's not out to get you. The wildlife ain't out to get you. We're not in Canada, where a moose might rock up and steal your fags, because they're bastards like that. Or bears might turn up and steal the shoelaces in the middle of the night, and your soul. No, it's not like that. We don't have that here. So, this is the thing. You know what to expect. You know it's cold, or it's going to be cold. We live in Britain, so there's a good chance of rain, so make sure that you've got water gear, waterproof gear, or at least a decent shelter. But it's simple. I've no phone signal at the moment, which is great. Nobody messages me anyway. Jokes aren't fun. But I'm here having a classy as fuck pot noodle and a instant coffee. And then I'm going to go home before that sun over there, that's 3 miles away, yeah, drops below the horizon, which it doesn't, because on a flat earth there is no horizon somehow. So it's going to basically just turn itself off for my eyes. But yeah, you know, you're going out somewhere, it's cold, check the weather. Don't set off wearing all your clothing. So I've only got a jumper on under this. I weren't working that far, so I knew I weren't going to sweat. So it's just, be aware of what you're doing. It's simple. And if it's getting too much, then go home. You know, if you are hiking for 4 days and you're out and everything's going tits up, then I hope you make it back. But if you haven't taken the right equipment and you haven't got the skills to be out with it, what the fuck are you doing risking that? We all know how to throw a right hand, but I still don't want to get into a boxing ring with Tyson. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to have me hot chocolate, and that's my pearls of wisdom for you. Bye bye. Right, it's 3:10. So I'm going to. I've had me pot noodle. I don't want to. Stupid having 2 in it. A bit greedy, really. Bit too decadent having 2 pot noodles. You know, it's kind of showing my wealth off if I eat too many pot noodles. You know, it's gluttonous. So yeah, so 3:10. I'm going to pack this up, and I'll tell you what time it is once I've packed up, so you have a scale of reference as to how long it takes to pack up that. Because I put it up in 5 minutes, if that, maybe, yeah, well, 5-6 minutes it went up. So we'll see how quickly I can get it pulled down. So yeah, I'll come back in a minute. Took me 5 minutes to take everything down. I've just got guy line up. That's all I've got at the moment. Just take that down. Not 5 minutes, sorry, about 8 minutes. So yeah, there's some lesser dickheads on the way down, so I'll leave them to it. Bye bye. I don't know if you can see the. Where are they? There you go. Right there, set of lesser dickheads. Going to set fire. Woefully all equipped. But hopefully you don't get attacked in the middle of the night by the bandersnatch or the ancient squish of the woods. I didn't mention that earlier on because no one's scared of viewers. Alright, I'm going back to the car. This way, just to show you, if you do know these woods. Dum-ba-dum. Dum-ba-dum. Oh, slippery underfoot, that'll be the ice, won't it? Hey, that were a trek. So, yeah, so you just come in and I camped down there. Simples. Beautiful wood. As you see, the sun's going down now. So, back to the car. Oh, I'm back in my Brum Brum. That's car to all the other adults out there. Yeah, so that was nice. It was nice just coming out for a bit and having a brew and a pot noodles, you know, like a true king. But it was earlier on in the year that was the first time I ever used a hammock. That was nice. If you've never been hammock camping and you've always thought about just giving it a go, just nipping out and trying to tarp camp, because I was always a little bit, years ago I was always a bit wary of it because, well, it sounds scary, doesn't it? Oh, completely, oh shit, somebody just crashed. That guy there has just reversed into the wall. I'll go and see if he's alright. Oh, that was interesting. Left the handbrake off. So, yeah, if you've not done it, I just find a local woodland and get yourself a tarp. The bare minimum I recommend is a 3x3 tarp. That's meters, not feet. That'll be a tiny tarp. And just get bungee cords if you're not too good with knots or whatnot. Pun intended. Just get bungee cords, wrap around the tree, sorted. And then you can get a hammock for cheap from, I mean, mine cost me £25. And I think it reminded me of 20 quid for the suspension unit, which are the straps. I'm probably best off getting the biggest straps, to be honest, but they're fine. They work perfectly fine for me. Just try it in the summer sometime. Just do it. Go to local woodlands, fire it up, even if you're just coming out to make a brew, but definitely go and do it. It recharges your batteries because the stuff that you need to concentrate on is immediate. So once you've got yourself sorted, then you're all right. You can just relax then, listen to an audiobook. If you're out overnight, you might be able to have a beer or a whiskey. But yeah, anyway, that was this. That was my little journey. Yeah, bye bye now.